Good morning, afternoon, evening, as the case may be in your part of the world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Glenn Archer, and I'm actually a little worried. Just saw the blog by Gary about his heart problems and stuff. He had some stents in, and I've been real lucky in my life. I had a heart attack at 32, but I haven't really had any major problems since then to deal with my heart. But I don't know. After Christmas this year, I just seem to be like really run down. You know, like my whole attitude. Not you're not run down. I'm run down. Blue cases, he's run down too. Anyway, so my wishes are with you, Gary. I hope things work out for you, and and they find the least. Um, they have to do the least amount for you. But my thoughts and wishes are with you. Um, so I'm up this morning. I got fresh coffee, cigarettes as always, and just looking around, and I saw Al put up a video about sentimental objects. Al and I were in a talk box. Actually, there's Al and Diesel and I, and Nick came in, and Terry was in for a while. Terry Locke. We had a great time. We had a great conversation, and just sat around. But we were talking about sentimental things and things that you keep for no apparent reason. I mean, and I'm talking about stuff that's not worth anything. You know, I've got a coffee cup, like a styrofoam coffee cup from when I had met the young lady that I lived with in Florida. From the day that I met her, when she was getting on a plane, we had coffee together, and I saved the coffee cup for some reason. It was kind of a memory of that landmark in my life, and I do that a lot. But so I wanted to. I'll ask, what are yours? And this is one I didn't bring up last night, and I thought I would, um, because it's not a huge sentimental thing, and yet it is. Um, when I was really little, when I was in first or second grade, we lived in a house that was a relatively old house, and my brother and I had a bedroom upstairs, and there was a heating grate that went from the upstairs to the downstairs, a small heating grate with vents in it, so that you could open it up to get more heat from downstairs. At any rate, while we were playing and stuff, we opened up that, and there was a blockage in it, and we wanted to hang our GI Joes. We wanted to hang them with the string and have them swinging downstairs. Um, so we opened it up so we could get a string through there, and when we did, we found this cardboard box about the size of a small cereal box, and it was all covered with dust and dirt and stuff. And we opened it up, it was like finding buried treasure, because the man who lived in the house before us had grown up in the house, and he had passed away, and that's how my parents got it. And when he was growing up, he had hidden this box between the floors in that heating grate. And when we opened it up, what it was like a game from a cereal box, or some radio show where you were pirates, and there were these pieces of paper that looked like parchment that had skull and crossbones crossed on them. Said, destroy this immediately, and congratulations on becoming a first mate and stuff like that. And in the bottom of the box were a whole bunch of coins, silver ones and copper ones. That the silver ones looked like the silver ones looked like I don't know, but the copper ones were marked as being pieces of eight from Spain, and they were dated 19 or 1698, and from the court of Fernando, with the skull and crossbones on it, and it was just like buried treasure. Well, that was a long time ago. Like I say, I was in first grade, and it was like finding buried treasure. So in my wallet that I carry with me, I still have one of those coins. And it probably doesn't mean much to anybody else, but that is my buried treasure, and it reminds me to look places that I wouldn't normally look for, the treasures that I can find there. And they're not always, coins and that kind of thing, but just in life in general, it makes me, it reminds me to be more aware of my surroundings and the treasures that lay in the corners of my life. So I thought I would share that with you. Al, thanks again for the log and for the mention. Had a great time. I'm sure you heard that clank. Also, when I was a teen, we went to Cedar Point, and 1970, I think it was. And I got a coin that was to commemorate Cedar Point's 100th anniversary, 1870 to 1970. And I carry that in my wallet too. Reminds me to have fun. So, until next time, as always, you be well. I'd love to see something little that you've saved for a long time and has some sentimental attachment for you. Till next time, you be well.